There's a lot of change actually going on in the recruiting market, particularly here in Europe, because we are an aging continent, and we have a demographic problem. So we have too little young kids who are, let's say, entering the labor market within the next couple of years, much less than we need. So we can automize, we can outsource, we can do a lot of things, but actually there is a huge demand for qualified and specialized people here in Europe, and this is not covered by the supply actually we have. And that means in the recruiting market we have to think about new ways to be attractive. So the balance between employer and candidates moves from the employer to the candidates, means they can, at least in special function like in the medical area or in the engineering sector, they can, I would almost say, dictate the rules of recruiting in the future. It has started already, and we'll see much more of this to come. In the current past, we have defined HR marketing as being identical to HR recruiting, and this is too small, too narrow. We have to start earlier, particularly when we think about the reputation management. So nowadays, reputation is key. As an employer, you need to have a very high reputation towards the target group, and this cannot be done by just doing some job ads and nice pictures and things and brochures. This is hard work, and this is marketing. But it also it goes on by new ways to define or precisely define your target group, where you want to recruit, where you want to be in the market. And this is before the classical marketing starts, so selection and hiring process. But in my eyes, the marketing process goes even beyond this. It includes also retention management, so keeping the best talents in the company. This all includes, there is a very close relationship between marketing, HR marketing, and then management development. So that needs to be clearly defined. But it's an interesting topic, and it's growing. It has a growing importance, of course. Yeah, we are talking about war for talents now since early 90s. McKinsey started this off actually, but nobody, or not everybody, believed it actually. They said no, we have always enough applications, and there is no war for talents. But ask a hospital, ask an engineering company. They know what the war for talents is about. So they know that it's difficult to find the right candidates, to find enough candidates, and this problem will get deeper in the future, and will not only be limited to medical and engineering professions. It will also cover other specialities, maybe HR management in the future. I don't know, but we will see a shortage in qualified talents in more and more areas, and that means actually the war for talents is widening. It's not only about war for engineers, it's war for general talents. Going back to what we see today. Today we see print advertising, and we see online job marketing, and but this is not enough, because actually this is limited to a target group which is actually looking for a job, or about to be desperate in the job they currently have. It means if I find something which is better, then I'll probably move. But this is not the whole audience which you like to reach, because if you focus just on those who are looking for a job or desperate, then you'll probably not find the right candidates, or not, at least not enough. And dynamic job advertising means you have ways, ideas, concepts to go beyond and have an approach to people who actually don't look into the weekly job advertising sections of the newspapers. And this, from this standpoint, I think that the importance of dynamic job advertising will grow, definitely. I think it's a pioneer in this area. It's Swiss. It goes about jobs, so means there's a challenge, and we will see the challenge. And TV stands for me for let's say for new media, for new ways to approach target groups, and particularly video and TV. It's not new actually. We know TV since decades, but it's not used yet for let's say in the recruiting market. It used to be very expensive, not very dynamic. So now we have, or you have found ways to make it appropriate, make it tailor-made to company solutions, and I think that could help, because this is one of the, for me, in my eyes, in my experience, the most effective ways to go to, let's say, the target group, which does not look into the typical job ads. Yeah, Swiss Job TV, it's a pioneering company. Swiss, it stands for quality, Swiss quality, as we all know. Then we have jobs, it's a challenge. And TV is, for me, the way and the medium of the future. So it's because, although we have to admit that, TV is not new, it's known since decades. I have almost grown up with TV, or had hoped to have more time to look into TV. But it used to be very expensive and not very, I would say, not very, it would not fit very well to the company's needs in recruiting. But now when we think about new ways to approach target groups who do not typically and regularly read job ads and online job portals, then TV may be the solution. I see there's a huge potential for Swiss Job TV because it's new, it's dynamic, and it gets to the right target group with, I think, with an affordable amount of work to do.